Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host 𝙒𝙖𝙩𝙤 and I am joined by Sri Delhi R. Rajagopalan as we look at some of the fast-moving developments in the border between India and China on the northeast, Tawang and so on and so forth. And there are some very startling developments and we would like to share them with you. Let's welcome our guest of the afternoon, Sri Delhi R. Rajagopalan ji. Rajagopalan ji, namaskar and welcome to PGurus channel.
Namaskar, sir. Namaskar, sir.
Rajagopalan ji, I have some updates, but before that, you will have the hottest stuff anyway because you are sitting right near the center of power. So take it away, sir.
Namaskaram and good morning to all my 𝙒𝙖𝙩 friends and PGuru viewers. I have one or two important things to convey to our viewers. First is Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in northeastern states of India, Meghalaya, Tripura and other places. He took on the Chinese, as you mentioned, Tawang and other places. Instead of, Prime Minister, my understanding is he wanted to go public. That is why he chose the public platform, not on the parliament. He is also right because Congress and other opposition parties do not allow him a space to be addressing the nation through the parliament. Therefore, Prime Minister chose a venue where he spoke about the FIFA, the football match, and he correlated that. Apart from that, yesterday, 2-3 important developments have taken place, sir, which I would like to share with your viewers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to Mr. Putin. For 25 minutes, the conversation went. Though for the international calls, when the two leaders of the countries speak, there are translators and those. So in a nutshell, they would have spoken for 10 minutes. The groundwork for the preparation for the summit level talks already taken place at the NSA level, foreign secretary level and foreign minister level. Therefore, their conversation is only a few minutes. That also given a very major impact on, though they spoke on Ukraine, my understanding is also that yesterday, when the Central Intelligence Chief, America CIA Chief, has spoken very highly of Modi's views on nuclear arms that are impacted on China and Russia, PM and Xi Jinping may have averted disaster all over Ukraine. So these are all certain developments which India has repeatedly warned against any use of nuclear weapons in the Ukraine war, while calling a dialogue for diplomacy and to end the conflict. Modi has continued his emphasis to Russian President Vladimir Putin the need to bring the conflict to an end. So therefore, America supported, the BJP party, political party supported, the international level also they are supporting. A short while ago, I saw a message from Australian Prime Minister Albanese about his statement on China. So combining all these things put together, Mr. Narendra Modi has emerged as a world guru, Vishwa Guru. His impact on the Russian leader is immense. That is why, rattled by it, the lone walker, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who walks the distance of Kanyakumari to Kashmir, who also sometimes, like other, bad mouth and foul mouth and motor mouth people, politicians, Rahul Gandhi also started to speak about certain things. In the context of Mr. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he chose yesterday the Tripura meeting to ventilate his feelings on Tawang. Apart from that, Mr. Iyer, I tell you, there are developments in North Bloc, South Bloc, both in Delhi, the corridors of power, where India is going to spend 25,000 crores to lay a border area nearing China for 1,800 kilometers, where you a tank and roll, where you can have a quick launch of helipad and quick launch of takeoff of aerospace like that. So Prime Minister wants a 5-year vision to take on China. It takes, for 70 years you slept over, and A.K. Anthony was on record saying that we don't build infrastructure for enemy countries. Instead of safeguarding our own territory, Mr. A.K. Anthony, who is known for his China support, though he hailed from Kerala, he was supporting the China, and he also said that we need not build roadways, border roadways for the benefit of China. They will use it. So what is the use of keeping the Indian armed forces without utilizing the weapons? Weapons are getting dust and rust. Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave a new twist to that. I have gleanings of the National Security Advisory Board's some papers, working papers, and also CCS resolution on Ukraine, China, and Australia and other countries. So a glimpse of that I can share with the PGuru viewers, that India is in control of things. Prime Minister is safeguarding our territories. Congress and opposition parties may speak ill of Prime Minister, but things are going on the straight way. Prime Minister will not give 1 inch to any other neighboring countries, our land. That is why he says, Matrubhumika mein chod nahi dunga. So that type of emotional appeal he has given. Let us see how it takes shape, because northeastern 3 states are going for polls. Therefore, Prime Minister prioritized the northeastern states. Yesterday, the campaign started. With him, Mr. Amit Shah was also there. Fresh from Gujarat elections, fresh from Himachal elections, Prime Minister started 24/7 into 365 days electioneering campaign, because India has a curse. Every second month you have an election. Every second month.
He tried to change that, sir, and many of the state parties were not willing to go along. See, sometimes
because they will lose their power, because they will lose their power. That is why they don't want to give 21 election, one nation. That can be a dream of Narendra Modi, but that is what suggested by Congress committee during UPA rule. E.M. 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝘖𝙁 gave the report, one nation, one poll. It is not BJP agenda. It is Congress agenda. 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝘗𝙗𝘖𝙁, my dearest friend, gave a report of 800 pages why India should have a simultaneous election. Thereby, we save 35 to 40,000 crore rupees.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
So therefore, let us see. So, in nutshell, Prime Minister has engineered they articulated the China issues very well. He did not, let out certain things, but at the same time, he put the opposition on mat. Today, as we speak, today is Monday, 19th December. The parliament has begun. The opposition, again, as usual, they also stated these points. But my understanding is opposition ran out of policies, opposition ran out of issues. Thereby, opposition leaders this morning wanted the parliament session to be curtailed. Can you believe, Mr. Iyer? They wanted to end the parliament by 23rd, this Friday, where it should have been ended in 29th. So they want to cut short the proceedings. They don't have issues except Narendra Modi ko gali de do gadi.
Well, just as a compliment to what you said, Rajagopalan ji, in the skirmishes that took place on the 9th and 10th of December, close to 10 to 15, the number is not exactly clear, 10 to 15 Chinese soldiers, they were landed blows on their head with, what had happened was, this was a very strange way they tried to capture. They had come with a plan in mind. There was an outpost of 50 Indian soldiers. Their strength was 300. So whenever you want to occupy something in hilly areas, you get a 5:1 ratio. That's what you are supposed to get. And that's what they did. They had a plan in mind. They came with 300 soldiers. And they thought they can just take over that 50, the post of 50. Unfortunately for them, India had a quick response team that was waiting for something like this. Evidently, they had probably they had prepared, they had got some intel, advanced intel, or they could have just looked at the troop movement and figured out that 300 is a serious number. So what happened was, they started counter-attacking in waves. So it's like they didn't know how many people are going to come. One set would come and hit, and then they go, and then another set would come and hit, and pretty soon they had the Chinese soldiers surrounded. And the blows that were landed on their head, they actually took their clubs. These clubs had spikes on them. This is like medieval warfare, to try and hurt you like the way they used to do 1,000 years ago. And many of these club blows landed on the heads of the Chinese soldiers, India thinks that about 15 might have not even survived the kind of pounding they got. I mean, their troop leaders, they had to come, please stop, we are withdrawing. You understand, sir? This is not just repulsion. This is banging their heads with their own clubs. That's the kind of hit that has happened. There is a story on this in Sunday Guardian. Viewers, please go ahead and take a look at that. You will get an idea about this, what really played out. So this is a very
and what you elaborated is a very, very interesting aspects. I also read Sunday Guardian, and it has given lot of inputs, and thanks to the writer of that story, he had given. Apart from that, Mr. Iyer, I tell you one thing: we won't keep quiet, sir. Timing is Narendra Modi's timings. Let us wait. That timing should not be bad, because I won't have now interesting, astrologically speaking, Mr. Xi Jinping time is over now. He is also competing with the Pakistan Prime Minister. Who will go first? There is a competition between them. The point is, China is going to face an immense crisis, internal crisis. This morning I read 3 or 4 newspapers of international repute. They also speculate that China is going to be, by 2023, China will lose its control over the, because upsurge is there. People are agitating. Like Hong Kong situation is developing inside China. So let us now come back to our Indian side. Northeastern states poll scenario, where Mr. Narendra Modi yesterday said, Prime Minister and Amit Shah both, after the Gujarat victory, they went to this northeastern side. Even in 2014, Mr. Amit Shah and Mr. Narendra Modi had a view. They also shared certain information with me when Mr. Arun Jaitley was alive. Northeastern was important for 2019, they said. So Northeastern province gave them 30 to 40 fillip for BJP MPs. That is why they got 303, 304. So though Northeastern province, Prime Minister has gone there, as they gave BJP 2019, Tripura, West Bengal, Meghalaya, Sikkim, these places BJP is now doing well, thanks to the Hemanta Biswa Sarma, who is now articulating very well. We must give compliments to him. It needs, for vision for Northeastern province, Mr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma's articulation. Amit Shah found him, he was Deputy Chief Minister, now he's full-fledged Chief Minister. Apart from that, 3 or 4 important points which I will elaborate and complete this China story. Army Act is going to be amended. Football match was also correlated between Indian side and Red Alert, what Prime Minister, interestingly said that. There is a Pope angle also. Vatican viewers are all coming into Northeastern province. Plus, my understanding is Prime Minister is going to speak about the Vikas in other meetings. So, China is main, Pakistan is second, Ukraine is third. This is the priority of the Ministry of External Affairs. Let us see how Prime Minister handles it. But timing of war with China is to be decided by Mr. Narendra Modi, whether it is 2013 August or September or year end. We have to wait and watch. China is.
I think you meant 2023. I think you meant 2023.
2023,
okay.
Because China is unable to reconcile to situation that India is Shanghai Cooperation Organization chairman and G20 chairman, International Year of Millet. So Prime Minister is getting all feathers in his cap, which is irritant for Mr. Xi Jinping. But a gentleman who saw the horoscope of Mr. Xi Jinping told me that by 2023, China will have a new leadership.
Thank you so much, sir. And now let's take a quick look at this big storm that is happening in Tamil Nadu. Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin, when he was getting coronated as the successor to Mr. M.K. Stalin, wore a very expensive watch that runs into, I believe, either it's not lakhs, but perhaps even crores. And BJP, of course, is going to do politics with that. Where did he get the money to buy such an expensive watch? Blah, blah, blah. Now, what happened was the liquor minister and the electricity minister, this man is known more for his antics than for his deeds. And this man commented, what about Annamalai's watch? That it cost 3 lakhs. Where did he get the money for that? So this WatchGate, watch power. Rajagopalan ji, they were waiting. BJP set DMK into a trap and they fell right into it. And now Annamalai has actually released his tax returns. He showed how he got the money to buy that thing. It's called a Rafael watch. Sir, you know some friends in DMK, in MPs, what more reasonable, less hot-headed. What are they thinking, Rajagopalanji? This is really, every time they try something, the mud comes and hits them again.
That is what Mr. One DMK senior former union minister and now is sitting MP, 7 times MP, not 1 or 2 times. He is, he's the connect between the DK and DMK and Karnanidhi, Stalin, Udayanidhi, like that. That gentleman told me very interesting aspect, Mr. Iyer, which I would like to share with your viewers.
Yes,
that
sir.
That MP told me that Udayanidhi has been wearing this type of watch since his father Dubai visit. He brought it from Dubai. That is costing around 2.5 crores because it contains that lot of golden. I don't know whether it is a speculation or such a jute nahi pata hai. Like, my understanding is what is Congress doing now? What is Mr. Rahul Gandhi doing now? Since Udayanidhi wore a very costly watch, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who heckled Prime Minister for his suit with Narendra Modi signature, he made hue and cry, and Narendra Modi turned the table against Mr. Rahul Gandhi by auctioning that. He got 1.5 crores auction. My suggestion to Mr. Udayanidhi through PGurus and Sri Iyer is, you better auction it. Let us see how it is auctioned. Let Annamalai watch also be auctioned. Let us see the new trend, how it is going to take place. Because the reason being, Udayanidhi watch will fetch 5 crores. Because there are fanatics in DMK, they will buy the watch with 5 crores. It is better to get rid of this like Narendra Modi did after Rahul Gandhi accused him of Narendra Modi suit with his signature in his, a Gujarati tailor made that for him in 2016. So now things are very open. I know Mr. Arun Jaitley used to have a pen, Mont Blanc. What is it? Mont Blanc.
Mont Blanc.
What is 18 lakh pen? 18 lakh rupees, one pen. And second, Arun Jaitley wore a shawl which is costing some 20 lakhs. Can you believe that, Kashmiri shawl? And, for that matter, Meera Kumar, who was an Indian Foreign Service officer, who was Speaker of Lok Sabha. That lady wore a shawl worth about 40 lakhs. She bought it from, foreign country. She was in your country as a Deputy High Commissioner in Washington. So therefore, Mr. Iyer, politicians, why should Mr. 𝙒𝙖𝙩𝙤𝙬 wear a very costly sweater? Why should Rahul Gandhi wear a very costly pullover worth about some 18-20 lakhs? What I am wearing is only 800 rupees. Why can't he wear that? So these are all certain things. It's a fashion. Everyone, to cap it all, that DMK MP was telling me that BJP should not turn the table against DMK. Why should Tamil Nadu government spend 35 crore rupees to install a pen in Karunanidhi's Samadhi? So that is simple. Let us not get into that because I fear Sri Iyer and Rajagopalan may be arrested if you spoke against DMK, sir. No, don't laugh, sir. One day they will catch you and me.
I will say it is all Mr. Rajagopalan's story.
Yes. No issue.
I just gave my platform.
No issue. Because DMK is a very, very, they take revenge on people. Let us see how, it's what we speak is all in the interest of DMK should come back to power in 2024 and 2026, which I see very bleak chances. Therefore, DMK should understand our sentiments and act accordingly. No, let us not, you talked about one watch, but there is one Tamil Nadu minister who wears 4 watches in his both hands.
Double watch Douglas.
Double watch Douglas.
Sir, as if all this is not enough, there is one more news item. Viewers, please still listen to this. Is the best of all. And before I say that, there is a saying in American English, Rajagopalan ji, if you have a lot of lemons, by the way, something is a lemon means it's a bad. Like for example, I bought a car, but it turned out to be a lemon. Lemon is a elimchamaram, nimbu, right?
Nimbu.
So there is also a saying in American English, when you have a lot of lemons, make a lemonade. Lemonade is a lemon juice. Okay. Like this, you have a lot of kids of politics. So one of the kids of politics, like for example, KTR, is having a convention where is including and inviting all these kids of
yes. I will share that with them. I will share that with your viewers.
Go ahead, sir.
That is very interesting. That is very interesting things are happening in Indian politics, Mr. Iyer. What I heard yesterday and today through Telangana Rashtriya Samiti, now Bharatiya Rashtriya
Samiti. Sir, it is Bharatiya Rashtriya Samiti, sir.
Yes, Bharatiya Rashtriya Samiti. And they bought a huge government land in Vasant Vihar in New Delhi. They are constructing 4-5-story building very soon as per Vastu, and things are good. Mr. K.T. Rama Rao, the son of K. Chandrasekhar Rao, is organizing a kid party. So why are you laughing?
No. I'm wondering if they're going to have lollipops.
The lollipops as their election symbol. No, the point is the children of tall leaders, the kids of tall leaders like Akhilesh Yadav, Mulayam Singh Yadav's son, Lalu Yadav's son, Mr. Tejasvi Yadav, Aditya Thackeray, son of Uddhav Thackeray, and Supriya Sule, daughter of Mr. Sharad Pawar, and things. M.K. Stalin's son, Udayanidhi Stalin, Omar Abdullah, son of Farooq Abdullah, and Udayanidhi, these kids of all politicians are going to meet in Hyderabad 3rd week of February. They are organizing a conclave, and it is a sangamam, they say. It's a conclave. The Telugu mein sangamam hai something, I don't know.
Right. Sangam, yeah.
Sangam. So the kids sangam, kids party. So this kids party is a novel idea of K.T. Rama Rao. Yes, it is BRS, Bharatiya Rashtriya Samiti. It's a new novel idea. They want to be equidistant from Rahul Gandhi and Modi. Do you know why? You ask me a question like parliamentary debate. You ask me a question,
why,
there will be a supplement. Why? You ask me a question. I am answering you now. The reason being, yesterday in Jaipur, Mr. Rahul Gandhi said, state parties are irrelevant in Indian politics. He dashed the hope of Udayanidhi Stalin becoming, union minister. Udayanidhi Stalin, Aditya Thackeray, Tejasvi Yadav are irrelevant in Indian politics. That is what Mr. Rahul Gandhi meant.
So this is the kids' response then. Regional parties' response.
Kids' response. Kids are going to distance from Rahul Gandhi. So 2024 election is going to be minus Rahul Gandhi with this kids play. They will lollipop kids play. It's going to happen. It's not a laughable talk. It's serious. Mr. K.T. Rama Rao is a very senior politician of Telangana. We congratulate him and we give him all wishes. Let the kitty party or let the kids party get success, so that they change the Indian narrative in 2024 elections. Like Udayanidhi joining that. In which language they will speak English? In which language they will communicate Tejasvi Yadav and Akhilesh Yadav Hindi? So the Sangam will be like this.
So who's going to be the interpreter, sir? KTR?
KCR, K. Chandrasekhar Rao.
No, interpreter. In Hindi to English.
English to English, K. Chandrasekhar Rao. He will do better translation, the Chief Minister of Telangana.
Well, good luck to them, and we need a vibrant democracy in any which way it comes. We are welcome with that, as long as they can deliver on their promises. Thank you very much, Rajagopalan ji. It was a pleasure and honor. And viewers, namaskar, sir. And viewers, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar. Bye.